4 years after 8-year-old Gizzell Ford was found strangled and badly bruised inside a filthy West Side apartment, a respected child abuse pediatrician is expected to take the witness stand as soon as this week in a civil lawsuit that alleges he failed to alert authorities to a telltale sign of abuse weeks before her death. Gizzell's 2013 death sparked outrage, and a Tribune investigation found that multiple layers of trained professionals duty-bound to protect children had contact with the emaciated girl in the final months of her life but failed to act on warning signs. Described by teachers as an exceptional student, the fourth grader had been beaten all over her body, tied to a post, denied food and water, and forced to squat or stand for hours at a time while she stayed with her father and Gizzell's paternal grandmother, the latter convicted earlier this year of killing the girl. On Wednesday, a civil trial will begin in a lawsuit against Drive. Norel Rosado, the noted child abuse pediatrician who examined the girl weeks before her death. Rosado, whom court records indicate may be called to testify, found an injury that appeared to be a healing loop mark, a telltale sign of abuse, but did not call the state's child welfare hotline despite a statutory duty to do so. The wrongful death suit filed by both Sandra Mercado, the girl's mother, and Juan Mercado, the girl's maternal grandfather, alleges. The Illinois Department of Children and Family Services, as well as a former DCFS investigator, had also been defendants in the lawsuit, but a judge dismissed them from the case, finding that their actions were protected from a civil court challenge under state law. The girl's father and grandmother were both charged in her death. Gizzell's father, Andre Ford, died of an apparent heart attack in 2014 while awaiting trial in her death. Her grandmother Helen Ford, who allegedly beat the girl from head to toe, is serving a life sentence for the murder. A Cook County family court judge awarded her father custody just 8 months before her death, records show. Helen Ford was sentenced to life in prison on June 7, 2017, for the torture murder of her 8-year-old grandchild, Gizzell Ford. During the murder trial, prosecutors said that even before Gizzell was strangled, she was dying of kidney failure because her grandmother and father deprived her of water and food for days. The girl kept a diary that documented her descent into horrific abuse in the summer of 2013. "I hate this life because now I'm in super big trouble," she wrote July 11, 2013, 2 days before her body was found clad only in a pair of torn green underwear in the family's apartment. Rosado, now a child abuse pediatrician at Lurie Children's Hospital, examined Gizzell in mid-June of 2013, a few weeks before her death, as part of a molestation investigation initiated by the Fords against her mother's boyfriend. Rosado wrote in a report at the time of the exam that he saw what appeared to be an old, healed loop mark on her buttocks, an injury that can be received from being beaten with a looped cord, and a possible indication of abuse, and linear marks on her thighs. Instead of questioning Gizzell alone, he inquired in front of Helen Ford and did not challenge the grandmother's answer that the child harmed herself.